Well, I'm live, and I'm not ready to go live, guys. I'm having technical difficulties, so I'm kind of doing this camera thing here. Yeah, so hey, I've just figured out how to do two cameras, but I have to have two devices. Anyways, this is Sean. I'm from Federal Prison Talk, and let's see, anybody in the room? Nobody's in the room. Well, that's the way it goes. Hey, I'm going to do a show today. I've been getting calls from people that are on federal pretrial, and they want some help. Let me, you know what? I just thought of this. So I'm going to play you some recordings from my voicemails. People that call me all the time, and they want some help. So let's, I'm going to go through my voicemails. And I got a few of them on here. And I'll let you know the kind of calls that I get from people that want some help. So let's see here. Clicking all these buttons, but let's see. Let's go to my voicemail. Because I want to answer some of your questions. I want to help you guys get a better sentence, get through this.
Hey, John, Jerry. Yeah, I'm going to pass on. Just spoke with Sean. The lady that was on your show Saturday. I'm hooking up with her, making our transactions so she can handle my situation. Amazing person. And again, Sean, you are an amazing person also. You opened up doors.
He said I'm an amazing person.
You not had that lady on your live broadcast, if I had not listened to it, as you recommended me to do. I spoke with you last time. So, thank you. I take off Wednesday for El Reno, and you helped me immensely.
He's going to El Reno prison Wednesday. This is 2 weeks ago.
Relationship with you guys, because, as I said to Sean, I'm really invested more than just myself into this whole prison situation and all the perils that people that get themselves into a situation get involved where they basically can't get out. And that's a shame. They just need a bridge. And I'd like to become a bridge and work with other people. So I definitely believe in your cause. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much. Bye.
Sounds like a guy that's taking accountability, ready to change. Let's see what the next one is.
Press 7. To save, press 9. For more options, press 6.
I want to go to the next one.
Saved message.
Hey, Sean. It's Zeno. Whenever you get this message, give me a call at 949-257-8839. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, he's another guy going to prison.
Message.
Hey, Sean. These are the missionaries in Los Altos.
All right. You don't want to hear that. I had missionaries call me.
Saved message.
Hey, Sean. How you doing? This is Glenn. I talked to you before, probably about a month and some change ago. Yeah, so reporting to Lompoc Prison this Friday. Got to be there at 9 a.m. My friend's going to drive me there. Just had a couple of questions. Looks like I'm going to the camp, I believe, from what I'm hearing. But I just got a question about the check-in process.
And he made it to the camp, guys.
Yeah, give me a call back. It's area code 714-470-0762. That's 714-470-0762. All right, I will talk to you then. Bye.
As a matter of fact, I just sent him an email.
To replay this message, press 1.
He wanted some songs to download.
Saved message.
I sent him music
Hey,
chords.
Sean. Yeah, my name's Colin. I spoke to you about a couple months ago. Yeah, I'm turning myself in a few days. Just want to give you a call and have a couple of questions for you regarding what I can bring, list of the items, what I can bring. Yeah, just want to give you a call if you could give me a call back.
And I've called all these guys back,
I know
guys.
you're working right now, so maybe I try later on. 415-713-844-415.
I call everybody back.
Thank you.
These are the calls I get. Let's see. We'll keep going. Keep going.
Message.
Hi, Sean. My name is Brandon Jenkins. I follow your YouTube channel, and wanted to see if I could talk to you just for a few minutes. I won't take much of your time.
I can be reached back at 434-294-0917. Again, my name is Brandon Jenkins.
I
and
talked to
can be
all
reached
these guys.
at 434-294-0917. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
All right. Yeah.
To replay this message, press 1. Saved message.
Hey, Sean. My name is Colin. I've been watching your video. I just got sentenced a few weeks ago, and I just want to call you and thank you for all your good work. You have been inspiring. I learned a lot from your video. I got a very
TJ
good
and
outcome.
Wesley, I see you guys.
Just want to call you, thank you, and keep doing all the good work you've been doing, and talk to you soon. Thanks.
TJ, remember when you called
to
me?
replay this message, press 1. To delete, press 7. Saved message.
Hey, what's up, Sean? My name is Hector. I need some advice, man. I'm in a pickle over here. It's bad. 760-485-2869. I've been watching your videos on YouTube, and thank you for everything, brother. Bye-bye.
To replay this
And I,
message,
these guys, you know, I love these calls, man. This is why I wake up in the morning.
Hey, Sean, this is Giovanni again, brother. I talked to you earlier. My number is 754-244-9776. You know anything about the First Act?
First Step Act. It's what he meant.
to replay this message, press 1. Saved message.
Hey, Sean. My name's Brandon. Me and my grandmother came across your page, and we just had a couple questions about a camp. My father is going to a camp, and his sentence is just going under 8 years now, so he's eligible. But I just had a couple questions to see if you knew anything about Tucson. Just give me a call back, 602-469.
I call everybody back, too, guys.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, saved message.
Hey, Sean. This is Manny from OTSM. I hope you remember me. We kind of took turns in the kitchen. I'm trying to make some barbecue sauce, and you showed me how
That's
to
a
do
guy
it.
from a rehab I used to be in. He wanted a recipe for barbecue sauce. I called him back, too.
There are no more messages.
All right. I mean, I can only save so many, but you guys kind of get the message. So, and TJ, I'm glad you're on the room because TJ's called me and, you know, I try to help you guys, man. I need a purpose in life. I started this channel and you guys give me a purpose in life. I mean, you really, really do. So I'm experimenting with two cameras, guys. Bear with me. But, you know, I've been getting calls about guys getting ready to get sentenced, you know, and what can they do to get a better sentence. So here's my advice to you guys. Let me clear my head and give you some really solid advice, guys, because I got a courtroom behind me. So on that sentencing day, and TJ, I think you did yours on Zoom, but now they're kind of back in the courtroom. But this is going to be the day that, in my opinion, is the most important day of your life, because you had a life, and now today, somebody else is going to tell you what's going to happen with the rest of your life. Imagine that, you know. And some people get sentenced more than once. They've been to prison 5 times, 3 times. They've been to jail 8 times. And every time you get sentenced, you would think the first time would get through to you and you would, you know, get it and stop committing crimes when you get out of jail or when you get out of prison. But we don't. I've been to jail, guys, 11 times, 30 days and 60 days, nothing long-term. Prison, you know, they sent 52 months. That's 4 years and 4 months. I woke up, I got it finally. And when they told me that, I was like, okay, I get it. Now, can you just let me go home now and I'll be good? It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. I'll be good now. I swear to God, I'll be good now. The judge told me you had your chance. I remember, so when you're on federal pretrial and you're out on a bond, like most people that are watching my show on pretrial, they're out on a bond. A lot of guys get indicted and they are sitting in a jail cell or a county detention center or a federal holding detention center until they get sentenced. And they don't get an opportunity to be out for a year or 2 years or 4 years like me and then get sentenced. They're sitting in a jail cell the whole time until they get sentenced. But anybody watching, I know a lot of people do, you're on pretrial and you're got an ankle bracelet or you don't have an ankle bracelet. You're allowed to go to work. You're not allowed to go to work, but you're not in jail. All right. So the sentencing day is going to be the most important day of your life. Now, how can you get a better sentence? Well, I'm gonna get to that, because you got to convince that judge that, you know, you've changed. Basically, you haven't even sent me to prison yet, and I've done all these things, which I'm going to get into. How can you do all these things? How do you convince a judge that you got a sentencing guideline, let's say of 24 months, you got a number of 24. That's your sentencing guideline number, mine. So that was, I'm looking at like, what was it, 71 to 90. Let me grab my sentencing guideline chart. Hold on. I got my charts, guys. I don't want to get into classification. So there's two kinds of numbers in the federal game. First number is your sentencing number, and then your custody level number. These are two different things. The sentencing number is how long you're going to go away for. Your custody level is where are you going to go away for? You know, are you going to go to a camp, a low security, a medium FCI, a penitentiary, or the Supermax? If you go to the Supermax, you're probably never, ever going to see this video until you get out. And people in the Supermax, guys, they do get out. Even a terrorist gets out after 20 or 30 years. Let me show you sentencing table. So I'll hold it up. Let me pull it on this screen. This is called a sentencing table. Let me get it in there. Sentencing table. Hey, I want to show this better. Sentencing table. You see that, guys? So you see how it has criminal history category 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. All right. So with me, I was 24. Let me scroll down to 24. And I was in zone D. Means you're fucked. Zone D, you're fucked, guys. All right. Oh, I take that back. I was in zone C, but zone D, you're fucked. You're going away for 20 years or more. So for 24, let me see here. See if I can zoom in. You see how it says 51 to 63? That's what the judge gave me. But you see over here, 77 to 96. That is category 4. So I'm going to tell you, I was category 4, guys. I got the judge to take me down from category 4 to category 1. How did I do that? And that's worth like 2.5 years off my sentence. So what I want to talk about today, guys, hopefully you guys ask some questions, some comments, come on the screen. But in a federal court, the judge can go below the guidelines, above the guidelines, and or stay within the guidelines. Now, when you go for sentencing day, in the judge's mind, he's going to stay within the guidelines unless you can convince that judge to go below or go above. So how do you convince a judge to go above, to give you more time? You can walk into the courtroom and say, Your Honor, I'll tell you where to shove it, and I don't give a damn. And you go in there with a bad attitude, and you can tell the judge, fuck you, Your Honor. I don't give a fuck. Send me away. And he'll send you away. But if you go in there with the right attitude, Your Honor, like I did, and this took a lot of work to get there, because when I first got indicted, I was innocent. I did nothing wrong. And, you got the wrong guy. A year later, okay, maybe I did something wrong. But am I the right guy? 2 years later, I probably did something wrong. Why do you want me? 3 years later, yeah, I guess I blew it, huh? Yeah, I did something wrong. 4 years later, when I go to sentencing day, I realized, oh man, did I do something wrong? I really did something wrong. But how did that change from year one when I did nothing wrong to year 4? Oh yeah, I did something wrong. How much time are you going to give me, Your Honor? Because I'm scared. So how do you get from I did nothing wrong to I'm scared and I know I screwed up? Well, it's a journey, guys. It's a journey. I just talking to somebody today. So his brother is already detained for a gun charge. He's out on pretrial. And he said, what can I do to better my sentence while I'm on pretrial? So I gave him two things you could do. So if you're out on pretrial, guys, what is expected of you is sometimes you can go to work, you can come home. Some guys are on pretrial with an ankle bracelet and they can't even go to work. But let's assume you can go to work and come home and you're on pretrial and you got an ankle bracelet, or you don't have an ankle bracelet, but you obey every rule along the way. You got a pretrial officer. She or he comes by, they check out your house, they see how you're doing. They're going to drug test you along the way. Sometimes they don't drug test you if you're just straight up white collar, but you do everything right. And sentencing day comes and you tell the judge, I did everything right. Pretrial's happy with me, and then the judge is all, well, that's great, because that's why we let you out on pretrial. All right? So you lived up to all our expectations. So I'm just going to give you, the medium sentence because you did everything right. But, Your Honor, I did everything right. I went to work. I didn't violate. I had clean urine tests. I never went out after curfew. I checked in with my pretrial officer. I did everything right. Why are you giving me, 70 months? The guidelines say I can get as low as 51. But because you did everything right, that's why we'll let you out. Why should I give you less time? You did everything right. That's what we expected. Convince me why I should give you less time. Because I did everything right. No, I said convince you why I should give you less time. Because I did everything right. Convince me why I should give you less time. Because I did everything right. Convince me why I should give you less time. I did everything right. No, you didn't do everything right. You broke the law. That's why you're in front of me now, and that's why I'm going to sentence you, to 71 months in prison. You did everything right on pretrial. That's all great. You know how many millions of people in America do everything right? They're not in front of me in my courtroom, but you are. What makes you different from the average American? I did everything right. No, you didn't do everything right. You committed a crime. You got caught. You're here in front of me, and I'm going to sentence you. Why should I give you a lesser sentence? Because I did everything right. Do you get it? Why should he give you any less of a sentence? Because you did everything right on pretrial? Oh, fuck you. Oh, boy. Here's what I told Jalil, I think was his name, if you're listening. So I said, you got to go above and beyond. So for me, guys, on Fridays, for one, I violated 2 times on pretrial, guys. And when I say violate, I came up with a dirty drug test for meth. Yes, I had a drug problem. And the first time they let me go to New Bridge in Berkeley. It's a 6-month residential drug rehab. And I made it through with flying colors, and I did a year of aftercare. And somewhere along the way in aftercare, I ran into her. So I go into a 7-Eleven, guys, and there she is. There is Chrissy, not you, Christine, the ex-girlfriend. Chrissy, a different Chrissy from the past, because I've had 3 Chrissys, 2 Chrissys and 1 Christine. But anyways, there she was, with a bag of dope and a key to a motel room, and she didn't have a ride to get there, and I gave her a ride, and why don't you come in and let's do this bag of meth together. And in the morning, probation search. I wake up, she's gone. They're banging on the door because they're looking for her, because stupid me put her on the guest list at the motel. And the next thing you know, man, I'm down in the police station, and they held me for 3 days and let me go and blah, 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 because they couldn't find any drugs or anything. But I was on on pretrial. I had to go explain to my pretrial officer what happened. She said, well, I think you need another drug program. So I found Project 90 in San Mateo. It's a 90-day residential drug program. So I went in there, and I got through that. And then the judge said, okay, that's good. Now you've been in 2 programs, and you're still on pretrial, and you're nowhere near getting sentenced. Why should I give you a lesser sentence? You haven't shown me shit. I can't even believe you were letting you out. I couldn't believe they're letting me stay out, but they let me stay out. So then I go to Off the Street Ministries in Oakland. Thank you, Michael Tiffany, who runs the program. He let me come in, and on Fridays, we used to jump in a van, about 8 or 9 of us. We'd go around the homeless camps. We hand out socks and bag lunches and blankets and sleeping bags and, clothes and jackets and things. We did this every Friday. During the week, since I was a cook by trade, I cooked for their little drug rehab that they go in. There was about 30 guys in there, and I cooked for free. They gave me free room and board, but I did all this work for free, and I, documented everything, and I told the judge that. Then I also, Wednesdays and Mondays, I went to the Alcoholics Anonymous central office in Oakland, and I would I'd be a volunteer there. They would have me clean the bathrooms. They'd have me sweep and mop the floor, answer the phones when an alcoholic calls, helping them out with schedules and, office stuff. And just, I just did all kinds of different duties at the Alcoholics Anonymous central office for free. Was it Monday and Wednesdays, I think. Yeah, that's when I went. So I did that. On Fridays, I fed the homeless. During the week, I'm cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner for all these people in the rehab. So I'm doing all these things, and I'm documenting it, right? Then I'm also going to therapy, which I want to get into because it's another thing you can do. So I have all this evidence to show the judge, look, I'm trying to change my ways. I went through all these drug rehabs. I'm working for free at Off the Street Ministries, feeding homeless on Fridays, doing volunteer service at Alcoholics Anonymous central office. I'm actually going there and doing all this work. And at the end of the day, sentencing day comes, I impress the judge. The judge says, wow, Sean, I remember the judge said, you're complicated. You've done all these things, and I haven't even sentenced you to prison yet, and you're already shown me that you're trying to change. And that's what you need to convince the judges. Not only do I want to change, but I am changing. I'm changing. And that judge took me from category 4 to category 1. And that brought me down from originally I was going to get 77 to 96 months. I remember the prosecution was saying give him 80 months. And then when I presented all this evidence to the judge, the prosecution said, okay, we're good with 60 months. The judge said, I'm giving him 52. And the low end was 51 months. The judge gave me 52 months instead of 80 months. And that's a big deal. What is that, 2.5 years? So my advice is to you, go feed the homeless. Go I was telling Jalil today, go call up the Boys and Girls Club, teach them how to play basketball, whatever your thing is, whatever hobby or Red Cross. There are lots of charities out there always looking for volunteers. You go do that. I said another thing you want to do. You want to talk to your pretrial officer about going to therapy if they haven't already assigned you a therapist. So I did 4 years of therapy before prison and 3 years after, and it really helped me, and I had 4 different therapists over the years. So last year I got kicked out of the therapist's office. She said, "You're cured. We can't help you anymore. You've got this thing. There's nothing else I can do. You're sane." So really, you don't know me very well. But no, she said, "I'm sane. I'm cured." And I'm not cured, guys. But in her mind, I was cured. And maybe I am. I don't know. Here I am on YouTube preaching to you guys. So maybe I'm cured. But I told Jalil, he's not doing therapy. And I said, you want to talk to your pretrial officer about this? Because the feds will pay for your therapy, guys. The feds will pay for it. So he's going to go do that. And I had to see a therapist once a week. And now you could probably do it on Zoom with the pandemic. I had to go to their office. And it really helped me, guys. So by the time I get to court, I'm telling the judge, look, Fridays I fed the homeless. Monday and Wednesday I swept and cleaned bathrooms at Alcoholics Anonymous, answered their phones, did all this all week long. I'm cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner for Off the Street Ministries. I'm doing all this stuff, right? I'm going to therapy, right? And I'm obeying all the rules and regulations that pretrial wants me to do, and I'm making every appointment. I'm showing up at my courthouse. The judge was actually impressed. You've shown me that you can change. I haven't even sent you to prison yet. You show me you can change. She took me from category 4, from 77 to 96 months, all the way down to category 1 for 51 to 63 months. And I got 52 months. I got 2.5 years off because because I did the drug programs. Even though I violated in the relapse, I completed the drug programs, and I passed every drug test after that. So now I got 6 years clean, guys, and these are things you guys can do. So I got Rocky Mountain oyster sauce in the room. I'm gonna put a link up, guys. Whoever wants to come in here, let me put the link up. Guys, come on, say hello to the show. Let me put the link up. Maybe these guys will come in and talk to you more about sentencing or anything else you want to talk about. Let's see. There we go, guys. There it is in the room. Do you guys see it? All right, come on the show, guys. Come on the show. Let's help these guys on pretrial. Let's help them get a better sentence, or let's just tough love them. Let's get them through this, guys. So anybody want to come on? Come on. And I got my 2 cameras going. Oyster, I'm going to show you how to do this. So I got a tablet. Here's my room, guys. You know what? So I can even go, ooh, check this out. Oh, I can, ooh, I'm mobile now. Uh-oh. I hit the wrong button. I got to get back in. I was on a roll. I hit the wrong button. Oh, let's see. What did I do? Oh, man, I hit the wrong button. I'll get back in. Let's see here, guys. I'm experiencing technology. I'm getting it. I'm 58 years old, guys. You got to bear with me. It's loading. Let's see here. Let's see how this comes in. There we go. All right. Just added myself. Oh, I got to turn the volume down. All right. Stop. There. Did it go? All right. So now I can go mobile. Let's see. I'm going to go mobile. Show you outside. This works. Don't hit no buttons this time, Sean. Let's go outside. Looks like a suburb to me. They call this the war zone. To me, it's a suburb. All right. I want to see if that showed up. Looks like it showed up on my computer. Let's see. Hey, Oyster, you coming on, man? All right. All right. So there we go. And I'm back. I don't know if that actually showed up. It probably did. Let's see. Let me get on these comments here. We got Wesley with the what are those? Oh, peace signs. And TJ says hello. Oyster sauce says Big Sean. And he says Wesley. Oyster sauce has got what are those? I can't tell what those are. My eyes aren't that great. I'm 58 years old, like I said. Oyster, you want to come on the show? Come on live. Anyways. So what do I got more paperwork here, guys. Do you guys know what custody level classification is? So I want to get into that maybe. Anybody that's watching the show and is on pretrial and you don't know if you're going to a camp, a low security, a medium, a penitentiary, or the supermax, but you want to know where you're going to go. Because everybody, I still have yet to find one lawyer that can tell you your custody level points. Believe it or not. Find me one lawyer that knows what custody level points are. You need 11 or less to go to a camp. 12 to 16 sends you to a low security. 17 to 21 sends you to a medium. And 22 and above sends you to a penitentiary. I may be a number 2 off, guys, but who knows? We got Harvey in the room. Harvey, you want to come on the channel? Harvey, I'd love to have you on. I'm just trying to do some pretrial talk for guys getting ready to go to prison. But Harvey, we can change that subject. So Harvey, if you want to come on, the link's right above your comment there. I'd love to have you on. Harvey, do you know you can do this? Harvey, I got 2 cameras. Want to learn some tricks? Do you guys know this one? And if you could do this with the free StreamYard. So, yeah, so I just learned something new today. So 1 camera, 2 camera, 1 camera, 2 camera. So Harvey, I'd love to have you on. Not at the moment. We are eating. Okay, I get it. Be that way. No, just kidding. Where's Adam? Because Adam will come on. I won't. Don't. You guys, Harvey Talks Prison. So let me plug these guys' channels for you. So if you guys want to hear some other twists on getting out of prison and turning your life around, you want to go to Harvey Talks Prison. Now, Harvey did 29 years in Missouri State prisons. 29 years, guys. I did 52 months, and I only did 27 of that in the prison. So Harvey Talks Prison. All right. You want to go to YouTube, type in Harvey Talks Prison in the search. You go to it. Now, here's another guy, Rocky Mountain Oyster Sauce. His channel's called Gang-ish. G-A-N-G with a hyphen and ish. Gang-ish. Type that in. Or Rocky Mountain Oyster Sauce, because he has 2 channels. But you got to check him out. Here's another guy who's turned his life around. He has a prison channel, and he's trying to help others. So Harvey Talks Prison and Gang-ish Oyster Sauce. So a Rocky Mountain Oyster Sauce. You want to check these guys out. These are good guys. These are part of my prison family that we've all found each other. There's probably 22 of us now, and we've done these super chat shows. We have a message board that Harvey set up. We all talk to each other, and we try to keep it positive. Although once in a while, there's a big guy that we want to talk shit about. I won't say any names, because there's guys with 2 million subscribers, and maybe we're just jealous. But once in a while, we'll mention their name, and we probably shouldn't do that. But, yeah, because we want 2 million subscribers, don't we, Harvey? We want people to talk bad about us. But we try to keep it very positive, guys. But we're only human. He says, I love you, Sean. I love you too, Harvey. Love you too. And I did a couple of interviews with Harvey. If you subscribe to his channel or my channel, you can find those interviews. He says, LOL, you're funny. I'm funny. Funny how? Funny how? You remember? So you think I'm funny, huh? Funny how? Funny like I make you laugh, or funny like the guy in the... You remember? Funny how? Yeah. But I know what he means. He means it in love. You remember the movie Funny How? You think I'm funny? You remember Joe Pesci? Yeah. He says, yeah, I could use drills. And new age plug. The latest member to our family. Big Dog's in the house. New age plug is in the house. New age. I got a link up there. You want to come on the channel? I kind of already did my little spiel about helping people get through pretrial. I got paperwork I got boring paperwork. Unless you're on pretrial facing federal prison time, you probably don't want to hear about this. But if you're looking at 5 years and you want to get it down to 3 years, you do want to see this paperwork. But New Age Plug, love to have you on, man. The link's right above. I'll put it again here. So I'd love to have you on. Because I kind of did my spiel. Let's see. Let me post this here. There we go. Did it show up? No, wait. There it is. So New Age Plug. Come on the show, man. Come on the show. And did you know that you can do this with 2 cameras? And I can go mobile now. So I can walk around. And I can show you my house. So I pay $700 a month. This is what Freedom bought me. So I lived in San Francisco, guys, and I made $15 an hour, give or take, out there. But I was paying $900 for to share a room with 3 other guys. I'm in Albuquerque now, and I have my own bathroom. Let's see. I'll just show you the bathroom because it's my bathroom. I got cockroaches, but they're my buddies. You know, I'm in the international zone. It's called the war zone. They call this the bad neighborhood of Albuquerque. Gunshots fire at night. Their version of a bad neighborhood is a suburb to me. So, here's my bed. Guys, I got a little bed. Look, but I have an upstairs, downstairs. So, look. I'll show you guys this will work. So, there's my downstairs. Yeah, so I got the living room. I got a kitchen. Here's all my this was my first channel. Love Facts and Stories. Right? And everything from banking, EPSI, housing and safety, money, consumer, small business, name stores, certificate of completion, the GED. I got my GED in there. I got that's my program. Really, I got the 7 habits, 3 pillars. So let me show you guys. So I call that my wall of shame. And I have a lot more certificates that I'll show you. See all that, guys? That's called bills. All of them are paid. They're just, I can afford to pay every bill. I'll show you. And I just look at the next mark. I put a credit card on it. You can't accept a credit card on it. They owe $1.7 million to the government. They won't let me come to do it. Come on, you may have to tonight. I'm saving it all. So I won't be like $5,000 every month. I get off with December 22nd. December 23rd, I'm setting it all. It's nice. I built my credit up since I've been out. Going up the stairs now. So this is my apartment, guys, Albuquerque. I'll show you the outside again. What's the pink that's coming out? Going to white. No, just kidding. But yeah, man, $15 an hour, guys. I can live well in Albuquerque. Well to me is I can go to Walmart and buy anything I want. I can't go to Walmart works for me. So there we go. Now you've seen. Let's see comments here. Harvey says, "Do you feel at home in the bathroom? It's like a cell." It does remind me of a cell, Harvey. But but I can come and go as I want. I didn't live too much in the place I lived in wasn't too much bigger than that. When you're in prison, your bed is about the size of a bathtub. Oh, New Age Plug's coming in. There he is. All right, he made it. What's going on, man? Welcome. Thank you for coming in.
How you doing, brother? Mic check. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Let me turn this. Let me get rid of this one here. There we go. Get you a little bigger. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
I've been watching you lately, man. You're doing good things.
I appreciate it, man. You too. I love the panel idea. I think that was a smart way to go, man. I'm trying to get some more younger guys involved with all of us, and I think we can, have a rotating panel with all the channels. I see Big Weeby doing it too. I just think it's a good look, man.
It is, because we're trying to bring all the channels together instead of just talking shit about Wes Watson or somebody, you know what I mean, and drama like that. Why don't we just unite and be one big, strong entity? And, we're going to get attention, and we are, because we found you.
Oh, no, man. I found you guys. I mean, well, I think it's it's like, okay, it's a good example is Joe Rogan and all his people. They had their own
love him.
They had their own little multiverse, and when Joe Rogan blew up, they all blew up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I told Big Weeby and Steve, and I told him, I was like, if one of us blow up, all of us are gonna eat from it. So
right.
It's definitely a good.
Can you tell my audience about your channel and about yourself and promote yourself, man? You use this platform.
Yeah, man. My name is Dylan Weitzel. I started a YouTube called New Age Plug. I had a partner, which he's taking a mental health break right now, and my brother that was a part, he's actually in a rehab right now, 300 Zans. He's had problems with drugs as well.
God bless him. I've been in 12 of them.
Yeah. I know, man. It's we're always an addict. That's the thing with me too. I realized, like, even though I haven't done anything hard in a long time, I'm still an addict. It only takes a couple times to be right back there. So, but yeah, man, I'm just, I run a YouTube just trying to. I did a lot of clips starting off. I've been in some dramas. I think about some of the dramas, and just now I'm just trying to play the mutual ground. I'm trying to report. I'm trying to do the positive side, man. We're trying to get a positive outlook at everything. Because I'm a county guy. I'm not a prison guy. I went to, I've only been locked up in county. So I don't,
for the longest time, that's all I was. I never thought I was going to prison. But, next thing you know, county is worse than prison, if you ask me.
Right. And he shout out to Harvey too. And I know Tom McDonald as well. Yeah, he's a good artist. He, a lot of black people hate him, but, he's controversial, but I like his lyrics.
I don't know. I'll have to check him out.
Yeah, Harvey was telling me the other night he got hit in the back of the head with a beer bottle, man. And, my dad, that same thing happened to my dad. I mean, that's brutal, Yeah, sure. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but a beer bottle in the back of the head, man, Yeah. So you're from Albuquerque, New Mexico, right?
No, I'm from San Francisco Bay Area. I came out here I got a job offer because of my channel to work for Wings for Life, and they help families of incarcerated people. And a lady who runs this nonprofit saw my show, called me up, and I was on her channel. She was on mine. Next thing you know, she says, I got a job. Would you like to have it? And I said, I'm on probation. And she called my federal probation officer in the Bay Area. She called the one here. She worked it all out. And next thing you know, I'm moving to Albuquerque. Yeah. So, you know, you never know. I was told when I started my channel, you never know what doors are going to open for you. You
Right.
never know. And,
Right.
you know, my life is so much better now. I mean, there's more green pastures coming beyond, but yeah, I was sharing a room in a sober living house, $950. I had to share the room with 3 other people, and that was in Mountain View, right near San Francisco. But I lived in Oakland, and that was $600 to share a 2-bedroom house with 8 people, and I was the only white guy, and I was in Oakland. So I bettered myself and went to Mountain View for $950 for 8 people in the house, but 3 guys in a bedroom. And now I have my own place, you know, and I'm almost done with my federal probation. But you know, it's it's baby steps, man. You know what I mean?
Dang, yeah, man. Congrats. I mean, I know how that. Yeah, I've been on some sort of like a probation, you know, but nothing federal like that. That's crazy. So you did Fed time.
Yeah, my probation officer showed up last month, and I'm up. I got a little. It's a 2-story, so I get a call on my phone. She says, "Are you home right now?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm home right now." She goes, "Apartment E, right?" I go, "Yeah, Apartment E." Well, can you come down and open the door for us? Oh shit, you know, it's like it's 8:30 at night, right? But I ran down there and I go, "Hey guys," and she's checking all the cupboards and all this stuff, and she had some paperwork for me to sign, but I never know when they're coming by. And I got 3.5 months left, but you know, I'm still peeing in the cup, but only once a month. I used to pee in a cup twice a week, so I'm making progress.
Right, right. Yep.
But yeah, federal
Are you a
probation.
Lightning fan? I see the shirt.
No, you know what? I got this shirt from that Austin Street Ministries place, and it's for what the fuck is?
Oh,
I am a DC comic and a Marvel comic fan, but
yeah.
this is some tech company in the Bay Area. I can't remember, but it'll come to me.
Yeah. That's cool, man. I noticed that you're kind of like the circle, the I feel like you're home base to a lot of these prison channels, you know.
I
seen
tried to bring them all together. I've been reaching out to them. You know, Harvey was the first guy that agreed to come on my channel, and then when me and Harvey hooked up, it just grew. And now we got like 22 of us. Well, 23 if we count you, because I want you to be part of our family, man. We just want to help. We don't care if you're a small channel or a big channel, but if you have a positive message out there, and it doesn't even have to be a prison channel or jail channel, but if you're trying to like, you know, change the way you live and help others change, you know what I mean? You hear where I'm going. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you're
yeah.
one of us. You're one of us, man.
Yeah, man. I seen Matthew Cox on your channel, dude, and honestly, bro, I'm like a huge because he's from the area. I'm from the Tampa area too, and
Another Florida channel. How many guys? How many Florida channels are there? Damn, you guys are like.
There's a lot. But you know, the ones that are mainstream. You be quiet, shorty. The ones that are mainstream are the one, you know, they're kind of goofballs, you know. Besides, you know, I like 1090 Jake. He's actually doing a pretty good job now, but
See, I don't know him. Plug his channel for me.
yeah, he's into sentence. He has like 700,000 views right now, but yeah, there's a lot of Florida channels and a lot, you know, you got to take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Florida has a lot of prisons, huh?
Sorry, my cat was messing with my dog.
Hey, Matt, how you doing? I'm just saying hi to Matt. It says, Sean, make sure you plan a good getting off probation video. Oh, I will when I'm free. It's called off paper. That's our lingo, off paper. And but that off paper means you're free. Yeah, are you off paper?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been in trouble since 2000 and I got off a drug court 2012, I think.
Oh, congratulations. I did drug court back 10 years ago. It was called something 13, Project 13 or something, but Yeah, drug court's not easy, man. I had to go to court every Thursday, get tested twice a week, you know, do counseling and outpatient or inpatient. And drug court's not easy, man.
Like I was saying, they would do heroin on Friday and then be clean by Monday.
That's right. I did see that video that you said that. Yeah,
Yep.
I had guys, we had to go to outpatient on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and guys would come in there, and the guy was running it. He'd go, man, because they had the instant urine test. He goes, man, you're dirty again, dude. Come on, man. And he would just say, come on, man. Next time, make sure it's clean. I'm all, next time, make sure it's clean. You're not even going to report this guy? Well, that tells me my drug addict's going, then I can go get high too, you know? But I didn't.
Mine was strict. It was the third year they ran it, and I was like I think the top 20, the first 25 people to graduate from it in Manatee County when they started it. Before that, they had DUI court, and then they would just if they didn't have a program for drugs, they would send you to jail or do county or prison. They didn't do a program for a long time.
And some jails have a program in the jail, and they think, you know, we'll send you there.
Right.
Yeah, we had one called True Point or something at the Redwood City County Jail. It was tough. My brother is in Tennessee, and he's on drug court right now. So he's testing and it's strict. It's real strict. But thank God he didn't have to go to prison. He got instead of prison, you do 3 years of drug court in Tennessee. So he's got 1.5 years now. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, and I think by the time a lot of these kids get old enough and they experiment with drugs and get caught, you know, a lot of this stuff will be decriminalized by then. So I'm that's one good thing for the future. But they also got to pay attention that these RICO cases and all these other cases, they're intensifying. Like, you do not want to be part of an organization that's done and you're getting investigated on, you know.
Yeah, and fentanyl, they don't like fentanyl right now. That's the one they're cracking down on.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 5-10 years ago, it was Oxycontin, but now this year it's fentanyl. In the feds, you can get earned time credits off for taking programs, the First Step Act. But I got a lady that's in Alderson federal prison camp. That's where Martha Stewart went. So she was supposed to get out in March. Now they're holding her. They took away all her good time credits because she had a fentanyl charge for distributing. And now they gave her. So she lost 14 months off. So she has to do an extra 14 months because of her fentanyl charge. They do not like fentanyl right now.
Man, that Fetty, dude, it's lethal. Oh, man. That's my brother's, you know, one of my brothers, that's his choice, you know. It's meth and fentanyl.
It's bad here in Albuquerque. They got a thing called blues, and they're little blue pills.
That's what AZ was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's bathtub fentanyl. So I guess they get the main ingredients from Mexico, and they mix it up in their bathtub or whatever the phrase is. But it's a homemade fentanyl and they have a pill crusher that they buy online from Amazon. They crush it into a blue pill, $5 a pop. And $5 will get you high for like 4 hours. And they smoke it in foil with a straw, you know, like the old days. But it's a $5 high for 4 hours, you know, and then you get another $5. But I mean, that's a cheap, you know, it's everywhere out here. It's called blues. Fentanyl's just, it's crazy out here.
We're
man.
usually behind on that. I haven't seen, I'm not in the streets either, but I'm sure it is over here, but I haven't heard too much about that yet. I've heard AZ talk about it, and then I heard now you talk about it. So the West Coast, definitely, you guys get everything before us. So I've noticed that, you know what I mean? You guys had the best meth before us, you know.
The best meth, yeah.
Yeah,
well,
definitely.
I only know because I live in the ghetto in Albuquerque. It's called the War Zone, like I was talking about earlier. But their version of the ghetto is a suburb to me. I showed you guys the view. It's beautiful to me, but they call it the War Zone, whatever. But, you know, the cops surrounded my apartment complex 2 months ago because we had a drug dealer next door, and they had little kids, and they said, we have the place surrounded and all this. I mean, there was 20, 30 cops outside, and I filmed it on Facebook Live. But, they all came out of the apartment eventually, and now they're gone. And now this apartment complex is so quiet. It was one lady who lived next door with her brother, and this one lady I mean, the traffic. I look out my window 3 a.m. There's a guy out there with a chainsaw doing, pulling a motor out of a car, and there's 4 guys out there, and it's like I know where they're at, but it was crazy. Now it's so quiet. But yeah, and they were doing fentanyl.
Okay, I got a question for you. Out of all your friends that you made on YouTube, which person would you want to be your bunkie and why?
That I like. Let me think. All my friends on Facebook. I'm gonna say Harvey. I'm gonna because Harvey's done 29 years and he knows how to be a cellie.
Yeah.
He's matured enough and he's older. So if you get I had a guy that was 27 years old, as a cellie for like 6 months, and at first I liked him, but I'd come back to my cell. He's got 3 of his buddies. They're all on cell phones, right? And they're, and then he had a job in a camp. He had a job as the recycling driver. So every day he takes the recycling goods off the campus to town. But he'd come back with these bottles of vodka and stuff, and and the black cars coming over to get their vodka from him, and all this traffic and stuff. And if the guards come by, I'm busted, man. I come back and 3 guys are on my bed talking on cell phones. I'm busted, man.
Damn.
I mean, I'm part of it, and it's like, and I finally left. But yeah, and cell phones are a big. Everybody has them in the feds, in the lower securities. But you get caught with one, you're going to the SHU for like 90 days. They take away all your good time and you're shipped off to a higher facility. But this guy, he was 27 years old. He was from Alaska. We called him Alaska. And he's a nice guy to live with, but he had no respect for me. And so Harvey would not be like that.
Right. That's a good pick. I like that. I think is Harvey probably did the most time you think out of the group?
Yeah, I'd say 29 years. That's
a long time.
That's a long time. Yeah, 29 years. I'm sure Harvey, his first 10 years, I probably wouldn't want to know him, but I'm glad I know him now. And he's in the room right now. Harvey, your first 10 years, were you an asshole, Harvey?
I think our first 10 years, everybody, you probably wouldn't. I think, because look, if you go, just like when Malcolm X, you take 10 years away from when he died, he was, his life needed to keep going. He ended up being better as time went on. Same with me, man. If you go back to Dylan when like 19, 18, dude, that's just when I had no kids, like that, I was a ghetto ass white boy, a redneck ass ghetto white boy, didn't give a fuck, hitting licks, doing drugs.
Yeah.
Horrible.
So you say you were a ghetto ass white boy, because I was just on Sea-Dog's show. Do you know who Sea-Dog is?
Sea-Dog, yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was on his show like 2 hours ago, because I was raised in a kind of a black neighborhood, maybe 70% black, but maybe 8% white people. But my mom was on welfare, government cheese, and all that kind of stuff. We lived in the Mission Bell Motel and Trailer Park, the only trailer park in San Francisco. So, drugs, pimps, prostitutes, and that's what I grew up with. And so when you say, what kind of neighborhood did you grow up in?
Manatee County in general, I think it's 60% white, and then like 30% black, and then 20 10-15% Latino. I grew up in a Latino neighborhood called Mendoza Road, and it was gentrified from the get-go, but my grandparents had the first house there. So my grandpa was he was not a racist, but I would say he was like a closet racist. Like, I don't understand like how would he used to he would say jokes.
A closet racist.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of us are, man.
But he would
man, I'm going to tell you, I'm probably 10%, 20% racist. I think everybody is, and I'll admit that. But that doesn't mean that I won't have all my best friends are black. I could still be a racist too. I mean, I'm just saying. Harvey's in the room. How you doing, Harvey?
Big Harv, bro.
How y'all doing?
Dude, you served a long time.
Thanks for coming on. We were just talking about you.
Yeah.
So your first 10 years, Harvey, were you an asshole in prison?
No, I was just trying to survive my first 10 years, and then after
When
that,
did you become a likable guy?
well, I mean, I had a lot of people that liked me in prison too, but you know,
Oh, I bet you did.
MSP was different. You know, everybody's just trying to kill everybody. You know, including guards.
Yeah, that's interesting. I just asked him if he had to pick one out of the whole, you know, your little YouTube multiverse you guys got going on right now. Who would you pick as your bunkie?
Yeah, he said me.
I said you, Harvey.
Yeah.
Who would you pick, Harvey?
Shit,
You
I
can pick
don't
two.
know.
You can pick two, Harvey. Pick two.
Wow.
Yeah,
Everybody
Vegas
seems
Prison
great,
Stories
you
would be
know?
my second.
Everybody seems to be great. You know, that we rock with. You know, so it could be any of you guys. You know. But where I was at, you was only allowed to have one cellie.
Yeah.
But
unlike
in
fans-
county jails, you know, I had like 12-man tanks.
Yeah, we
When
had a
you were-
dorm. We had an open bay.
Yeah, open bay. How many were in the bay?
Dude, I think it was at least 50. We had,
Wow.
you know, yeah.
That's
we
rough.
had like 4-man tanks and 3-man tanks, stuff like that. You know, we didn't have very big ones. I come from a small town, but you know, I would never want to do Fed time because you're not allowed to have a TV in the cell. You know.
No, you can't. You get a radio, and I loved my radio was my life.
I noticed that there's a lot of channels too, like that are not fucking with nobody. Like I've been reaching out to, you know, I don't know if you guys know, but Eric Costco, Cuzzo. I don't know if you know his channel.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he don't mess with nobody.
He don't
Yeah,
fuck with
so
nobody.
a lot of
dude.
guys they won't even do a live video. They just pre-recorded stuff, and that's what they want. You know.
Well, I will tell you something about Jay Williams. You know, he's emailed me a couple times, but he's a real good dude, real good storyteller. But he don't really collab with a lot of people because he got burnt. You know.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
How did he get burnt, man? Tell me about that.
Yeah, by Domi. Domi, you know, put all their business out there. You know, tell him, he said how much money he made a month. Like, you don't say, you know, I reported it because he put it out there. It isn't like something I leaked, but it is on my page of how much Jay Williams made. Jay Williams, I've talked to him too. He's responded to me a lot, dude. He's a really good guy, bro.
He is. He's a good, down to earth person, you know. And Sean, you should go check him out if you haven't already, man. He's a great storyteller.
Okay, I will. Now, Matt Cox told me he's got 50,000 subscribers. He said he gets between 2,200 and 2,800 a month on YouTube. Now, I'm getting a check for $163, but that's for 2 months. So I'm making like $75 a month, and I have 2,200 subscribers. I'm not afraid to tell you how much I make.
Yeah,
if you don't make $100 in a month, YouTube it goes over, you know, because they only send checks of 100 or more.
Yeah, if you only made 40, you got to wait till you get to 100. It might be 3 months. Yeah.
My monetization will start in October. I got some podcasts coming, you know, and I've got some interviews coming. I'm gonna have I don't know if you guys are familiar with Crip Mac, but I'm gonna try to get the first Crip Mac menu. As soon as he gets out of jail, I want him.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as he gets out of that count, he's in county right now, so he'll be out in January.
So why do you say you're gonna get monetized in October? How do you know this?
Because I'm on a strike right now. I'm on a copyright. I have a copyright strike. I never went monetized. So what I'm gonna do is I'll be eligible in October, and because I'm bringing some people on, so I need to start doing the monetization just because I'm bringing people on to help out, you know, and I got to start being able to accommodate for their services.
So I got copyright strikes for trying to do prison movie reviews, but I didn't get the strike. I got the copyright warning. You know what I mean? So now I put them on if you join my channel, you could see those. But what was your copyright strike for?
One of them was I had one of the first videos of 6ix9ine, Tekashi 6ix9ine getting punched in the back of the head. And Miami.
I have no idea what that is. Can you explain that to me?
the guy I just mentioned, he actually snitched on 8 people in New York. He was part of a gang, and he implicated 8 people. He basically gave them 170 years altogether. But anyways, he got punched in the back of the head in Miami, and I had the video, and his team got my ass.
Matt is asking us who would you guys pick for us as a CO?
Oh,
I guess he means which one of us would want for a CO.
I don't know any cops. I have a friend that's a CO already, but I'm trying to think, man. On here, who would be my CO?
Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say Wes Watson.
No, Larry, you know.
Oh, God.
You know, Wes Watson as a CO, I could actually see that. I could see that.
Jesus Christ, bro.
What about Larry Lawton as a CO?
Oh,
Yeah, maybe.
I get crazy. When someone makes me laugh, I go nuts. That was fucking funny, bro. Wes Watson as your CO? Oh.
I'm here to motivate you.
Dude,
I said go out to the yard, motherfucker, and you're going to work out.
Where's your paperwork? Where's the glove for the paperwork?
Squat and cough so I can see your paperwork.
What's up,
Dude.
Big Weeby? Big Weeby's in the room.
Big
He's on the
Weeby.
phone.
Steve.
He can't come in because he's in the hospital right now. So if you want to join Big Weeby, you can, but he's in the hospital. He's got a 90-year-old guy next to him in the hospital. I told him, get that guy in your channel.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, so you say your name's Dylan?
Yes, sir.
Dylan, because we'll try to add you to our group.
Yeah, Dylan Weitzel, man. My shit got doxed already, so I don't mind saying all my whole name or none. They got my
Do you have a Facebook, Dylan?
I did. I took it down because that whole Domi shit, but I'll pull it back up. I have a Twitter. I do Twitter too.
Harvey started a messenger board for Facebook people, and there's like 20 channels on there now.
Oh, I'm on Messenger. Oh, it's
tell
on
him, Harvey.
Okay.
Tell him how to get on.
Well, I think one of us has to add him, but just look up United Prison YouTubers.
Okay. Hell
Yeah.
bro. I'll load my shit back up. Why not? Why not?
It's a great little message board because we all get to tell him, Harvey. Tell him. Don't listen to me, Harvey. You tell him.
Well, we can keep up with what everybody's doing. Like if Dylan drops a video, he can let us know, and we'll know to go watch it. But
Yeah.
But Sean, you can probably do this, get him on there faster than I can. It takes me forever to get people on there.
Yeah. I'll look into it definitely. Damn, I don't know if you guys have Twitter or not either. Maybe I'll drop the link.
You're on Twitter right now. You're being broadcast on Twitter right now. I'm on Twitter,
shit.
Facebook, and YouTube.
Damn, dude.
I pay the extra money for StreamYard, so I'm on 3 channels. You're on Twitter now.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm switching I had to do StreamYard tonight too for my sports shit, but I'm done with StreamYard, man. I don't know what it is, dude. Every time have you tried to, when you go to share and you look at, pull up another screen, that shit is horrible.
Yeah,
bro.
if I try to show you guys a video right now, let me show you, and it freezes up. Let me try to pull something up.
They say Streamlabs and Discord and stuff like that doesn't do any issues like that. So
doesn't really.
I'm gonna try it out. I'll let you know.
I was thinking about, hey, Sean, I was thinking about Discord. It might be better if we did do a Discord because we can.
Yeah, you can have a shitload of people in Discord, bro.
Yeah, have a
shitload.
Let me share this video. I want to share a video with you about a guy that's in prison and his wife comes to visit him. See if you can relate. Let me see if this shows up. And then we'll see. I'm testing out Stream. I'm taking it off because you can't hear it. That's the problem with StreamYard. Yeah, when I try to show things, it'll freeze up.
It did pretty good then.
That's a great video, though. The wife is telling him, fuck you, you're in prison, you got everything going for
Right.
you. I'm struggling out here. But
it was kind of self-explanatory.
yeah.
I got a couple friends in prison right now, and I have one that I have to, his girlfriend doesn't want to talk to him no more, so I'm like in the middle of their little shit. And JPay, I feel like I think something. I'm hoping nothing happened to him, where he's just in solitary or something, because he has not responded to me in about 15 days, and that's not like him. So I don't know, man. This is
You know what? At least where I'm at, JPay switched to Securus.
Really?
Yeah, Securus owns everything now.
I'll check that out.
Here's my estimate. If you're in prison and you got a wife, from my experience, if you're doing more than 3 years in prison, your wife's not going to be there when you get out.
It's very rare. It does happen.
It happens, but if you're doing 10 years in prison, she's not going to be celibate waiting for you. She may take you back when you get out, but she's cheated on you, I'm sure. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it's very rare that somebody stays loyal, doing a lot of time. I mean, It does happen. I'm pretty sure, but there's very few. Most of them, they leave after a couple years,
Yeah. I had one cellie did 8 years. He called his wife every day and emailed her every day, and she waited for him. But that still doesn't mean she was faithful. But they're together now, and that's the only person I've ever heard of 8 years, and his wife still waited for him. Only person.
Well, we had this guy. Every time the doors open, he'd run and get on the phone, talk to his girl, and everybody was giving him shit. Man, she's out there fucking some other guy and stuff. Well, come to find out, she was a stripper, and then we really started getting on him. Man,
oh yeah, that's the faithful, that's the girlfriend I want.
Man, don't even waste your time on her, man.
Yeah, a stripper's gonna wait for you. Yeah, okay, buddy. Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I gotta get off here. It's nice chatting with you guys.
All right, Harvey.
All right,
Appreciate
Harv, I'll
you.
see you later, dude.
Yeah, appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you guys coming on, because Dylan, see, if you go to any of our channels and we're live, we let other guys on our show. Can you tell me other channels that let other people come on besides the 22 of us? So that's something we do. That's just who we are. We do it on our lives. We do other videos on the side, but we want to bring, we're trying to bring one community all together,
No, you do a phenomenal job. Steve does a phenomenal job, Big Weeby. I'm actually texting you right now. I see your message, Big Weeby. I'm getting to you right now. You doing that, you having Matthew Cox on is dude, that's what attracted me, because it's more, he was a square in there, bro. You know what I mean? He was scamming.
Did you do time with him?
No. I'm just saying his story, in general.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was, and the DJ Vlad interview, he killed that. He killed that.
Oh man,
interview.
his videos are just, I can't get enough of them. But he still hasn't forgot where he came from. He did a show with me a year ago. He came on my channel, and he would never interview anybody unless you were in his studio. But for me, he did it. He told me, I'll do it for you, Sean. And I'm all, at the time I was all like, for me, like, didn't even know you knew I existed. But when I left him a comment, he answered it, gave me his phone number. He's been on the 2 super chats now. To me, Matt's just, the guys stand up. I mean, he's a real person. He hasn't his head's not all big. He hasn't forgot where this guy's, doing commercials with Newt Gingrich for title theft lock. And this guy's got movie contracts in the works and all this stuff. And he still comes on our channel. I mean, that's, I envy that. That's what I want to be,
Yeah, he's so down to earth, man. He's from the Tampa Bay area, so he knows. He actually lived middle class, He's so honest about, like, you could tell he doesn't lie about shit. He was in a federal prison too.
Yeah, he went to Coleman Low. 13 years. Yeah, Matt Cox is stand-up guy. He hasn't forgotten where he came from. And I think he's truly sorry for what he did. I mean, I know he wished he got away with it and never had to go to prison, but at the same time, he does take remorse for what he did, you know.
I text you, Big Weeby.
I'm losing you. Are you there still?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Big Weeby says, Sean, please show New Age the comment.
Yeah, I got it. I texted you, buddy.
Okay.
I got you.
This guy, Go Kings 08, that his name's Matt. He says, hey, does the government have restitution forgiveness programs? Come on, man. Is that a trick question? Government forgiveness programs? What country are you calling from?
Yeah, one of my homies stole my PS3 before he went to prison, so he owed me restitution because I went to the I didn't know he did it. You know, I went to the pawn shop and I was like, and I showed him the box like, hey, this, because I didn't know who stole it. You know, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck it's at. And then they said it was his name that he pawned it. I felt so bad, bro. I really did. I was like, dude, that's not a good charge. He was so when I talked to him, I was like, dude, don't worry about, you know, restitution. Like I didn't like go for like restitution or nothing like that. Don't fucking worry about it. It was petty. You're doing a long ass time. I forgive you.
Yeah. Hey, since how many county jails have you been in?
Oh, it's just I only been into Port Manatee twice, and that's in Manatee County. It's actually what it is my grandpa and my uncle. No, not my grandpa. My uncle Wayne. He actually, you know, he was like grandfathered in and helped build some of it. It was a labor jail.
A labor jail, really?
Yeah,
it's kind of like work furlough jail. Yeah,
a lot of people don't like the work, but if you do the work part of it, it makes the jail it makes it way more easier, bro. They have on Friday you get fish gut Friday. There's tilapia in the back pond, so you go back there, you catch it, fillet it up, make a soup out of it. Fish gut Friday.
Yeah, I did 6 months at Redwood City County Jail in California. It's called McGuire Correctional Facility. But I worked in I took the job working in the kitchen. And so when I wasn't working, we get 2 trays. But then when we were working, we got really good food. And we worked 8 hours a day. And we made all the trays and everything for everybody. But it passed the time. And we didn't get no good time off, no money, nothing. Like all you got is 2 trays on your day off. And you got to eat well while you were there. But I would do it again, you know?
100%, bro. 100%. All right, let's say this. Let's say if you were on like death row and they gave you know how they give you your one last meal you want to choose. What are you going to eat?
Ooh, I want to say filet mignon and a baked potato with butter and sour cream and an artichoke, dip it in mayonnaise, and I want a cheesecake and all that. But really,
like
probably Popeye's chicken. I don't know.
Or something your mom would like soul food, something like a comfort food. It's never going to be something crazy, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. And before I go,
your last meal, I mean, God, that's a hard, you know?
It's like,
that's a tough one. What would you pick?
Dude, I don't know. I think it would be like a mashed potatoes, cube steak, and to put a vegetable too. I'm gonna pretend my mom made it or something, or my wife made it. You know, I'm not gonna go fancy.
Yeah, cube steak. Really? not a ribeye, not a T-bone.
No, we're going cube steak, bro. Just to make it all tough. I don't want to go out with a Actually, I love Texas Roadhouse. I go a lot. That shit's so good. I love it.
I've heard of that place. It's
oh,
good,
man.
Big steaks, right? Big platters of beef and all that. Is that the place where if you order there's something you can order if you eat it all, it's free?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
They have like a 2-pound steak, and if you eat it all, it's free or something.
Oh, I heard that. I think they do. Yeah, I think they do.
Okay. What state are you in?
Florida.
Oh yeah. Duh. You told me that.
No, you're good. Hey, and before I go, because I'm about to dip out, dude, are you gonna do any more music? Because I love that song you did. That shit was so funny, man.
Well,
You got it. Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go.
I got my guitar.
All right, man. Let's put a song together. Let's hear you rip.
Let's see what I could do, man. Well, I'm walking on the channel with a new age plug, talking about YouTube. I said, "What's up?" I don't know. I just
killed that.
But no, I got all kinds of songs I've done. I got another channel, my private channel, and it's got all kinds of music. And I had a rock band in prison. In the feds, we had electric guitars, we had drums, we had microphones and amps. We used to do shows outside on 4th of July and Memorial Day, and I had fun in prison. Not every day, because other days they're locking you up and they're searching your locker and they remind you you're a prisoner. But those other days where we did shows outside, and it was great, man. But I'll be doing some more music. I'm trying to write a federal prison talk song right now. I was working on it today, so I might show that one. But I'm still a kid, man. I got to be a kid. I don't care if I'm 58 years old. I'm free now. I'm not in prison, so I got to be a kid because it makes freedom that much more worth it.
I seen one guy comment in somebody's chat the other night. He's like, "You guys need to stop pushing so many channels and just push it." I'm like, dude, honestly, you got to put out one. You got to put out a bunch, and hopefully one of them blows. That's the goal.
That's like saying you got to stop being positive. I mean, so that guy's life is probably miserable.
I think he really is in tune with everything. He sounded like a fan. It's just I think that's what he but there's so many life in prison. Zach, I know you know him. He's a great guy.
Oh, he's great. I love him. He was on the super chat last week. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, that's another
And
perspective.
that's the first time Zach ever did a live, and he came on the show for me. Yeah, so I love that man. Yeah, because he was one of those guys that he didn't do lives. He just pre-recorded everything, but we got him out of his shell, and hopefully, but I mean, he's a great guy, man.
Yeah, Algorithms Anonymous. Shout out to Zach. I tried to get, dude, when I had like 900 subs, I tried to tell, I was like, dude, we should do a podcast called Algorithms Anonymous. He never hit me back, but we've been cool ever since. So, but my goal is to have shows, man.
But I know you said you got to go, so why don't I take this time to plug your channel, man?
Yeah, man. New Age plug. I got tonight. I'm doing a sports show. I got Ronnie Blue Eyes and this dude named Breadwinner. We're making a podcast called The YouTube Streets, and we're just going to be talking about beef on YouTube and some beef in the streets. I'm going to be the 2 feet out. We have a guy that's a 1 foot in the street. You know what I mean? There's going to be it's 3 white dudes, but different perspectives of different parts of the world. I'm in Florida. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be.
Yeah, you got your poor white trash and what I call the other white dudes, the rich guys, the privileged guy. Then you got the homeless white guy in the street that nobody wants to acknowledge, right?
Dude, I think that we all are. I think all three. This is. It's a weird perspective. So Ronnie Blue Eyes is from Boston, tatted up. He could have had, if MTV was still around, he would have his own show, dude. That's how he's a star. Not like. He might not. His music might not be, like real commercialized. His music's great. I love his music, but he's a star in general. Now, Breadwinner, he's more of a family guy, but he's tatted up too. Now that you got me, which I'm in the middle. I don't have no tats, but I was in the streets when I was in
Me
jiu-jitsu.
neither, man. I'm not gang affiliated. I don't preach thugs.
Yes.
I'm your average guy who went to prison. Imagine that.
We're neutrons, man.
Yeah. So before you go, give me 5 channels that you like and 1 channel that you don't like.
Damn, that's a good one. All right, underground.
And it don't have to be prison, because Rodea Comedy is my favorite channel. Rodea Comedy, you gotta check him out, guys. Rodea Comedy, nothing to do with prison.
I like
5 favorite channels and 1 you don't like.
I definitely like, damn, man. So all together, this is hard because I do watch a lot of shit.
I mean, History Channel, whatever it is,
Yeah. I think Rogan would be. Let's go. If we're going by like top, I'm saying I like Rogan.
Okay.
I like Sam Tripoli. I like that conspiracy shit. That shit's so
Mark
fun.
Dice. Have you heard of Mark
Mark Dice. Yes.
Okay, there we go.
I like
Dice
him. I
Man.
like him.
Yeah.
Yes. I like
You're
Andrew
out-
Schultz. I think Schultz is funny. I think he's a funny guy.
Okay.
But on the underground scene, like I like AZ. I love AZ's channel. Like I could go back and watch some old shit from him, and then like Big Weeby. Like I like his channel. And hold on, I got my kids in here. Hold on.
Genghis is in the house. Have you guys heard of Pleasant Green? That's another channel I like. He does shows about scammers, and he actually calls up the scammers, and sometimes he'll pay their little money just to show you how the scam works. It's called Pleasant Green. And then, like I said, Rodea Comedy. I'll try to give you 5 channels. Who's the guy that's homeless living in his car? Okay. Venice. The Venice guy. What's his name? The German in Venice. That's another channel I like. It's a German guy that lives in America. And he speaks English, but he lives on Venice Beach and he shows homeless guys. So Pleasant Green, German in Venice, Rodea Comedy. What's two more? Oh man, I gotta think. Well, I'm waiting for him to come back. So I guess we lost him, guys. So anyways, I want to thank you guys. I'm probably going to end this now. So if you're with me this far, you're loyal. I appreciate it. Unless Genghis, you want to come on, Genghis? I got time, Genghis. You want to come on? I'll give you the link. Genghis, I'm going to give you the link. See if you want to come on. And if not, if Genghis doesn't come on, I'll probably end it. But Genghis, let me put this link up here. There we go, Genghis. You want to come on real quick? And I'm going to show you what I got here. I can add to my stream now. And yes, I can. I got 2 cameras, Genghis. So I don't know if you know this trick, Rick, but or Chris. So this is how you get 2 cameras on, and I could switch back. So that's a little trick I learned. He says, I got too many dogs. Big Weavy says, much love, everyone. Genghis says, I'm babysitting dogs. All right. I guess I'll just end it, guys. It's probably been an hour. What's the timestamp say? I don't even know what the timestamp. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope in the beginning I gave you guys some help on getting a better sentence result. Call me. My phone number is underneath all the videos, my email. Anybody going through pretrial that have watched me so far, I want to help you get a better sentence result. So please give me a call, and I'll see you on the next video. Love you guys.